Today we're going to assemble a Corona bedside cabinet, and to show us how it all goes together, please let me introduce Heather. Let's get started. Lay out the drawer panels like this. Make sure the grooves in each panel are facing inwards and the two holes in the side panels are positioned as shown. Now take some glue and coat the dovetail grooves on the inside of the front panel. Now take a side panel and align the joints in the side panel with the grooves in the front panel. Take a piece of wood and place them over the joints and gently tap the joints into place in the front panel. And you want to repeat the same procedure to attach the other side panel. Now turn the drawer onto its front and take the baseboard and slide it down the grooves in the side panel so that it locates nicely in the groove in the front panel. Turn the drawer back onto its base and take the back panel and position it as shown so that it slots nicely into the baseboard. Now secure the back panel to the side panels with two 30mm screws on each side. Now take a drawer ring pull and embellisher and put it in position in the hole in the front panel and secure to the front panel with a truss-headed screw. Make sure the ring pull is nice and straight. Now take the three cross members and place 4 dowels in each cross member as shown. Now take the cabinet baseboard and place 4 dowels in the baseboard. Now take the left-hand side panel. You can identify it from the right-hand side panel because when positioned as shown, the screw hole shown here will be on the right. Place 2 dowels in the side panel as indicated. Now take the cross member that has the drill hole at each end. Slot the dowels of the cross member into the left-hand panel as shown and secure with a 25mm screw. Now take the 2 remaining cross members and position them into the dowel holes in the side panel as shown here. Now take the baseboard and position it with its finished face away from you and the 4 indents for the door catch towards you. Position the baseboard as shown and slot the dowels into the side panel. Then secure the baseboard to the side panel using 2 28mm screws. Now take the right hand side panel and place 2 dowels in the side panel as shown here. Now take the right hand side panel and line the dowel holes up in the side panel with the dowels in the cross members and in the baseboard and tap into place. Then secure the right hand side panel to the baseboard using 2 28mm screws. Now secure the end cross member to the side panel using a 25mm screw. Now take the top panel and lay it down as shown, with its unfinished edge away from you. Now carefully lift the cabinet into place, locating the dowels in the cabinet with the dowel holes in the top panel. Now secure the cabinet to the top panel using 4 28mm screws in the screw holes shown here. Now take a drawer runner. You need to place 2 dowels in the dowel holes as indicated here. You do this for both drawer runners. Locate the dowels in the drawer runner into the holes in the side panel and secure to the side panel using 3 28mm screws, and then repeat to fit the other drawer runner. Now take a side finishing panel and with its finished edge at the bottom, position it flush with the edges of the side panel and screw into place with 2 28mm screws. Fit the other side finishing panel in the same way. Now take the front finishing panel and position it with the ridged edge lowermost. Place it in position so that it is flush with the cabinet and secure to the cabinet using 2 28mm screws. Now take the 2 back panels and join them together with the joining strip. Turn the cabinet onto its front and position the back panel as shown here, making sure it fits nicely all the way around the cabinet. Now using the nails provided, nail the back panel to the cabinet Whenever nailing, safety glasses are always advised. Place nails in all the positions shown here. Now we need to mark up to position the decorative nail heads. Mark the corner of the cupboard top at the position shown. Locate the nail head in the right position and gently tap into place using a cloth and a piece of wood. Alternatively, drilling a 2mm pilot hole will make them an easy push fit. And repeat this for the other 3 corners. Now lay the cabinet onto its back and mark the front of the cabinet in the position shown here and fit another decorative nail head, and do likewise on the other side. We do the same on the front finishing panel in this position here, and again the same on the other side. Now take the cabinet door and position as shown. Take a door hinge and position the door hinge the correct way up over the guide holes in the side of the door and secure to the door with 3 14mm screws, and then repeat the process for the bottom hinge. Now take the door ring pulling embellisher and secure to the door using the truss headed screw. Make sure that the ring pulling embellisher are nice and square. The door can be fitted to open in either direction. However, the door catch must always be fitted to the opposite side of the hinges at the bottom of the door, in this case down here. Now secure the door catch to the door using 2 16mm screws. The door clasp has to line up with the door catch, so we're going to fit it here. Secure the door clasp to the cabinet using 2 16mm screws. Now take an A4 piece of paper and fold it over 4 times. We're going to use this to make a slight gap at the bottom of the door. Now place the door into position and push the clasp into the catch. Now carefully raise up the door and slide the A4 paper underneath the door to keep it proud of the bottom of the cabinet. Now secure both the top and the bottom hinges with 6 14mm screws. Now you can remove the piece of paper and your drawer should close nicely without catching on the bottom of the cabinet, and all that remains is for you to fit your drawer. Your Corona bedside cabinet is now complete. Thank you for watching.